Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at property address 405 through 409 2nd Street here in Oregon City. We're located down in the basement, just doing a rescope on the sewer line here. Post repair. Dropped into a 3-inch ABS cleanout. Here are my surroundings. And being that this is a actively lived in place here, what I'm going to leave the water off right now. Lots of water goes down this line on a regular basis. And what I'll do here, my camera right now is flipped over. So we start getting into some... Now let's make sure this toilet paper is not actually causing that to dam up there. So I'm just making a pathway here really quick so the water can get around that. Let's settle in there. Alright, so from about just shy of 16 feet to about 8, I mean it's you know about 2 feet of pipe there. You've got about, I mean that water line there is just barely touching my camera lens. Again, my camera right now is flipped over. My camera lens sits about a 1/4 inch out the bottom of the pipe. So you have about a 1/4 inch of standing water here in that last 2 feet of that, just before the transition to cast iron. Otherwise, looks like everything else out here drains off completely. And about 15.5 feet to approximately 18 feet. And really camera out of the line there as it relates, just coming from someone who's I've done over 25,000 sewer scopes in my career. As it relates to bellies like that, a 2-foot belly with a 1/4 inch of water, whether it's under the home, outside the house, close proximity, far proximity, that's a belly that I generally speaking would not recommend a repair on. Where I typically start recommending repairs, especially in smooth plastic pipe, is once you hit about a 5-foot section of pipe with at minimum an inch of standing water. That is where I typically start to see regular old toilet paper start hanging up in the line, not just improper items. So there's a little bit of toilet paper in the line there. It's also at a Y connection, so it's kind of a unique junction, but anyway, everything up to that point drains off proper. That last 2.5 feet there, just before the cast iron, there you have about a 1/4 inch of water. You know, so it's the kind of spot there where, generally speaking, most of the debris you're going to potentially ever see hanging up generally is going to be more improper stuff, or balled up toilet paper, folded toilet paper, things like that are generally going to shoot through an area like that without too much issue. But that's my 2 cents on it. It's you know, there is some standing water there, not the world's most significant belly though, pretty small.